This is the Rolling with Tay podcast. I'm your host, Tasia, aka Tay, and this is episode 17. And my guest on this episode is, well, what should I call you? Because I've known you for a long time. So what do you what do you want to be known as?
Now you can call me from what you call me from day one. You can call me Woog. You can call me Woogie. It don't even matter. But for everybody else, everybody can call me Hal. But my day ones, y'all can call me Woog. What up though?
Okay, okay. What about Trey? Can I call you Trey?
I don't know. It depends if you got people from Bronx leadership watching this. Other than that, I mean, if you want, so be it. Do it, Tay. Do
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Welcome to the podcast, Woog. How you doing?
Thank you, thank you. I'm good. I can't complain. Blessed, feeling good, and working hard. That's about it.
Okay, okay, okay. So let me explain to the guests. Woog, as I know him, we grew up together. So he is like my big brother, and when we were younger, he picked on me. Um,
I didn't pick on you, Tay.
okay, and
I didn't.
now, listen, now that we're grown, he's still picking on me because I like Drake. So
Ah, this is the wrong episode for this. All right, Tay. I feel bamboozled. But go ahead, do your thing, do your thing.
no, but this is my big brother for real. Um, Always has my back. If I'm going through anything, I could talk to him, and well, you can always do the same. And yeah, I love you, man.
Facts,
You know.
facts. I love you too, Tay. It's never been a dull moment with me and you. Even though I don't really remember the bullying, I remember being the big brother. And look at you, you tough now, right? You
Okay,
tough.
that's not.
You tough, right? Yeah, everybody can say that they tough. All right, yeah, Woogie picked on me. Look, no, but you tough now, though.
Okay. All right. That listen, I don't want to get into a child abuse, hot peas and butter. Just it was just ridiculous.
All right. You're not painting a good picture for me, Tay, but all right,
No,
all
no, no,
right.
no, 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 no. We were kids. That was a long time ago.
I know. I've
But
grown since then, everybody. Please, all right, please.
yes, 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 you have. Yes, you have. But thanks for being a guest again. How are you doing? How's the family doing?
Everybody's great. Wife is good. Marsha, she's great. The baby, oh man, the baby's babying. She is like she's learning something new every day or every week, and she's just going off. Like she started standing. Once she started standing, she was doing that effortlessly. So
Mm.
she started walking, and now she's running. Like a week later, she's running. Like, and she's different. I always say she different. Yo, she been here before. Yo, I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that. But the baby, yeah, the baby's great. Tiana's great. Noah's great. The whole family in whole, we're all good. No complaints. Healthy, and continue to grow.
Ah, that's great to hear. That is great to hear. Um, I wanted you on the podcast because I've been watching your fitness journey on Instagram, and we were just talking a little bit before, and you're about to become an Instagram model.
Yo, 40, 43 is the new 18, or the 18 is the new 43, right? I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I promise. I promise. But
Um,
yeah,
how much weight did you lose?
I lost let me see it because I started at 250, and I would really respectfully, I didn't like none of my friends. I cursed mentally. I cursed all of y'all out because I'm thinking to myself, nobody told me I was getting this big. I mean, it's big is a beautiful thing. So I'm not talking bad, but everybody always has this image of themselves in their head, right? So I had to really look at myself and be like, oh, nah, this is not cool, right? I was getting older, and it's more so, I just didn't want to. Really, to be honest, me growing up, I always was an up and down type person with weight. And I never really cared because my
Yeah.
confidence was there. My confidence was really like, I don't care. I can be big, skinny, whatever. I'm still gonna do my thing, right? But as I got older, I thought to myself, well, nah, let me really attempt to be in good shape and see. I know a lot of people fall off on the gym track. They have great intentions and they be like, yo, I want to go to gym. I want to stay fit. I want to work out. And then fall off a month or two later. I really thought to myself, like right now, like I'm a little older in life, so I just want to stay with it. Like I want to stay a certain size, a certain weight. But just to answer your question in general, I was 250. I'm about 215, maybe 210 now. So
Mm.
it's like, yeah, I want to say 35, 40, but I'm always fluctuating. I'm always going up and down. I don't know if that's just me or if that's how the losing weight process is. But if I weigh myself today, let's just say I'll be 215. If I weigh myself in 2, 3 days later, I'll probably be like 220. I flux a lot. I
Yeah.
go up and down a lot. So, but yeah, I just stay dedicated to the gym, and then eventually, just everything just burns off.
What's your ideal weight?
Oh man, I had a couple of ideal weights. I swear to God, I had a couple of ideal weights. Going from 250, I had chronic back pain, right? And this is
Mm.
just like a little side story. I had chronic back pain that I didn't know where it came from, but I had it for about 12, 13 years of my life. And I would go to the doctors, I would go to everywhere, yo, and nobody could tell what was wrong with me. It was like this one little, my lower back, where I don't even know, right above my I don't want to say, can I curse on here? I'm not gonna curse. No, my
Yeah,
gluteus
you
maximus,
curse.
right? No, I don't want to.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep it classy. I'm old. I'm older. I'm older.
Okay. Thanks, Woog.
it, it, it's a little higher. The pain is on the left hand side, but it's a little higher on my left buttocks, right? My
Mm-hmm.
butt cheek, right? And it's been there for like 12, 13 years, and I couldn't get rid of it. I thought I had to stretch. I thought I had to like get my back cracked. I thought it was whatever. I didn't know what it was, and I was really getting worried. Don't you know that I lost about I was 250. I lost about, I want to say, 10 pounds. Well, really 12, 13, and the pain just disappeared.
Mm.
And the pain just disappeared. So me losing weight, my ideal was gonna be, I was gonna say 230, but then I got to 230, and I was like, nah, I can do a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And I lost from 230. I went from 230 to 225, from 225 to 220, and I was just like, but I started really thinking I really wanted to be 220. That was ideal for me. But then I'm thinking to myself, like, nah, let me attempt to try to lose all the weight or all the fat, right? And just build back up. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm in the process of, I'm losing it right now. I'm losing everything. So everybody keeps saying, "You okay? You look sick." Like, you okay? You look real sick. No, I'm trying to lose weight. And that's the only time when people really notice that you don't look well is when you're losing weight.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've gotten a lot of people saying, "Nah, I don't like this look on you," and I'm like, "Yo, you don't understand the process. I'm not trying to stay. I'm not trying to stay like this. I'm just trying to lose all the fat so I can gain this muscle back." So, but yeah, that was my ideal weight, was 220. But now I passed that, and I'm like, I think 205. Trust me when I say, y'all, if y'all listening, I'm not going under 200. Not doing
Mm-hmm.
it. I just think somebody my size and my shape and whatever, I'm not doing a less than 200 thing. But I will mess with like 205. So once I hit really 205, then I'll start, putting on a lot more muscle and whatnot.
And how much time did you lose that weight? What was the duration?
Ooh. And I wanna give a shout out. I wanna give a shout out because he started this process. He really started my process, really. My god brother L. So if you're listening to this, shout outs to you. Um, he started going to the gym heavy, heavy, heavy. He started telling all his friends and family members. He was like, "Yo, I'm going to the gym. You want to come along? Yo, you can. I got a buddy pass." I was like, At first, I wasn't really, with it because he goes to the gym at different times. But I
Mm-hmm.
had to be I had to be disciplined. I had to either go either straight after work early in the morning. If I worked a midnight shift and I got off of work at 7 o'clock, we were in the gym from 7:30 to 9 o'clock. or or what he does now. Like his schedule changed, so he would go to the gym 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, and be in there up until 6. So I would have to tag along and be like, yo, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. But that per se, I want to say that was about, I want to say almost a year and a half.
Mm.
So he's been a reason why I really took off with it, because at first I was like, nah, I can't do this. But then when you get to the gym, you're like, oh damn, you like this feeling. They call it a pump, right? And you work out so much, you feel this swollen. It's like a swollenness. And I was, for real, I'm not gonna even lie, I was in love with that rather than just losing weight. And I was just seeing myself like, damn, I'm looking at myself in the mirror, but I'm like, damn, I'm not really doing anything. I'm just feeling good, but I still look the same. So
Mhm.
I started being dedicated, and I got my own membership. I was like, yo,
Oh.
L, I love you, but I gotta be in here a little longer. I gotta be in here. So I started doing 2 hour sessions, 3 hour sessions, and yeah, so it's been like a year and a half that the duration of.
Mm. Okay. Um. So, what is your schedule like? How many times a week do you go to the gym?
Oh man, I try to go two times out of the day. Nah, nah, I'm just playing.
Oh.
Nah, nah, nah. But you know what's funny? I was really trying to go 7 days a week, and at a certain time, that's what I was doing. But that was taken away from a lot of my the
Mhm.
outside life, the work life. I was really tired at work. When I would come home, I wouldn't have time for the family and whatnot. So I had to shoot back a little. So I try to go at least 3, 4 days out of the week,
Mhm.
and I try to cruise with that. If I can do 5 days, I'll definitely do 5 days, but I definitely do 3 to 4 days out of the week.
And you stay there about 2 hours, three
Yeah, yeah,
hours.
yeah. 2 hours. But once again, for the people who are listening, you don't really have to stay at the gym for 2 hours, right? You can get a great workout in an hour, maybe hour 10. It's just the fact that the gym that I go to is really good, and depending on when you go, it's not crowded like the nighttime, like 9 o'clock p.m. That's when everybody leaves really, and 10 o'clock hits, and I got every equipment to myself. So it's like I'm really pacing. It's more so I'm pacing myself.
Mm.
So them 2 hours, and they got a sauna. I love the sauna. So I'll be in a sauna for like half hour, maybe 45 minutes, and it burns a lot. It really does.
Mm. Okay. Okay. Um. Along with the gym, did you change your diet?
Yes, I did. Oh man. In the beginning, I was the type that, nah, I'm not changing my diet. I'm gonna just work out until I get skinny. That was my mental. But guess what? Once again, age plays a lot. It plays a great
Mhm.
role in it plays a great role in that. I can do that when I'm 17, 18, 19, because my metabolism is still going fast. My metabolism isn't going fast. I can't do that right now. So me myself, I had to cut out a lot of bread. I love bread. I love starch. I love rice and beans, and whole wheat, white bread, whatever. Even though they do say whole wheat is good for you, but just bread in general, I had to cut it out because that was part of my stomach. Like I had to get rid of my stomach first before I like continue eating the starch. So
Yeah.
I cut out the starch, and my wife, she only makes me fish and veg, and
Mm.
we've been doing that for the past, I want to say, a year or so. She makes me, and when I'm at work, because I'm cool with people in the kitchen and dietary. So, but they look at me, they be like, "Oh, fish and veg, yes, yes." So I've been eating that, and I started fasting.
Mm.
That's different for me. That's different for me because I've always been a foodie, right? I always like to eat. I don't like to go under 2, 3 hours without eating, right? That old me. But the fasting put me in a different perspective. It really did. I did a 12-hour fast. The first time I did a 12-hour fast, I was angry, man. I needed a snick. I needed a Snickers. Yo, they was like, yo, you are not yourself. But that was the very first time I ever fast. I definitely was angry at everybody. I was irritable and all that. But as I got used to it, I started drinking a lot of water, and it sustained me for a while. So from 12 hours, I went from 12 to 14 to 16, and now I haven't done it within 2, 3 weeks, but I do a 24-hour fasting on Monday and on Friday.
Mm.
Yeah, I can't do that for 2 days. Like if I would do that for Monday, I can't do that on Tuesday. And if I do it on Friday, I can't do it for Saturday. I can't. Nah, I don't wanna. I don't wanna hurt nobody. Like so, but yes, definitely the fasting is the best part of it though because it makes you feel good. It makes you feel um. And it's funny for me to say, but I'm actually full. I feel full when I'm fasting. Like I don't really want to eat. Like, but when I do eat, there's a certain time that I do eat. So, I do have my moments where I'm like, all right, fine. The timetable is, let me see, the fasting. My last meal might be 7 o'clock p.m. So, and I won't eat until the next morning, maybe 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock a.m.
Mm. Okay.
So that really, and guess what? I kind of low key cheat on that too, because most of the time I'm sleep. It's like,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, but that's what they do though. That's what they do. Nobody's gonna be up 12 hours and really not eating. You're gonna be sleep. You should be sleep 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? A resting period. But most of the time, yeah. My last meal is 7 p.m. I'm pretty much sleep by. Well, I try to be sleep by 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and I don't eat nothing else until the next morning, maybe
Mm-hmm.
like 8, 9 o'clock a.m. But yeah,
Do you drink anything?
water. Water's my
Okay.
best friend.
Okay. No, I know some people do like liquid fast, right? So they won't eat like solid foods, but they'll drink juices, you know. I even heard somebody doing like a fruit fast, like they'll just eat fruit. So,
But they say, well, this is from what I read. I mean, I haven't, and I said this to everybody because they keep telling me, "Oh, you lost good weight. What should I do with this? What should I do with that?" I am no way, no how a fitness guru.
right,
I can't
right,
tell you what to do. I can't. I know what works for me. So, I stay telling my family that, like, I can't. I can tell you how to go about it, but I don't know how it's gonna take to you. Like, it takes
right.
to me different. But for that, from what I heard, but once you eat anything or drink anything like orange juice or apple juice, that has calories in it, right? So that automatically breaks your fast. So the only thing that you can really, from what I've been reading, and I've been on top of, and I shouldn't be no Google doctor, but the only thing yeah, everywhere us black people, we always go to Google, all right? We go to Google for everything.
WebMD, okay.
You feel me? So from what I read, only thing you can really do is take water, or I think, what is it, coffee? A little
Mm,
bit of coffee. They say vinegar, um, desensitize your hunger or whatever the case is, but I don't do nothing of that sort. I just drink water. Water. If I drink enough water, I'll be good for about, I want to say, 45 minutes, and I have to drink another, like maybe half a gallon.
hmm.
But yeah, I can't. If I feel like if I drink apple juice or orange juice, I would break my fast because all that has calories in it, and the whole part of the fast is just to break down the cycle, make your body healthier.
Hmm.
Um, the cells in your body regenerates way better when you don't have when it's not breaking down foods and everything. So, but yeah, I'm not a scientist, y'all. I'm just telling you what works for me, y'all. I promise.
No, that's what's up. Like fasting. I know with going to the gym, I know you just can't go to the gym. You know, it is also your diet.
Yeah.
And then you're adding fasting to the mix, so that all contributes to, you know, your fitness and your weight loss journey.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, Wood, I see you.
And I'm a mirror. I don't know what people's thing is when they work out, but I'm forever looking in the mirror, right? And I think I'm just like the normal people. Like we want results real fast,
Right.
and the more you look in the mirror, the more people get turned off because they don't see the results. Yo, the results is not gonna be in a day. The results is not gonna be in a week. Shit, the results might not be in a month, depending on what's your dedication like. If you're on a treadmill heavy, you'll see some type of results in a month or so, but you might not. There's a chance you might not see the results. So I'm just here to tell everybody, like you have to take your time. You have to pace yourself. It's not a race. You know what I'm saying? Like you doing this for your well-being, right?
Mm-hmm.
You look to the left or you look to the right. It's gonna always be somebody who's in better shape than you. It really is. So there's no really reason to race. Just get your mind right and get your body right. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I agree. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon, right? Is that what
That's
they say?
that. That's exactly what they say. That's exactly what they say.
It's a
So
marathon.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel good, man. I tell you, I feel real good. And I mean, sometimes, and I don't want to go to the gym. Sometimes I'm like, no. But my thought process is, when that's the best time to go to the gym is when you don't want to do it.
Hmm.
Like even when you want to go to the gym, you have a certain idea of what you're gonna do, how you're gonna do it. When you don't want to do something and you do it anyway, then you testing your body. You're telling your body, "Yo, I don't really want to do it." Like, and that's more of a development. Well, that's how I see it. That's my mental of it.
Yeah. That's discipline. Like
Yeah.
when you even when you don't want to do something, you still do it. You know, that's you're building discipline. And I've been getting up at 5:45 in the morning. Now,
Yeah.
usually I sleep, I just have to give myself enough time in the morning, to get ready, but I'm not waking up at 5:45, then going to work. But I've been getting up and doing some exercises, reading, journaling, and going to work. Before
Yeah.
that, and I don't feel like doing that. I do not feel like but if I want to see change, right? If you want to see change, you have to do something different. And you have to stick with it. Like you said, just be consistent with it, whatever it is. It's going to take time. Great things
Yes.
take time, but
Yes.
um, but I totally understand you. And like you
The
said,
fun,
well, go ahead.
No, my fault, my fault. I was about to say, but the funny thing is, I always, my wife and brother L, they always hit me in the head with, "Oh, you should go to the gym early mornings, like that 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning." Now, I eventually started doing it, but I was so against it. I was like,
Mm,
"Nah, I like my sleep. Like if I get my sleep, I'll be able to do whatever I want." But the morning time, I went to work out 4 o'clock, 4:30 with brother L. I stayed in the gym up until I want to say 6:30. I came home, showered, then went to work, and I was up from that time to at least, I'm not gonna lie, I crashed like around 2:30, 3 o'clock. But in between that time, I felt great. You couldn't tell me
right.
anything. I was more attuned with things. I was more alert. I was more like I had more energy to do everything. So I understand there's a difference in going to the gym 10 p.m., but there's definitely a difference in going to the gym 4:30 in the morning. But you have to be disciplined. You have to want to do it. You have to majority of the time you have to want to do something like that. So just if anybody's listening, well, I say if anybody, if for the people who are listening, excuse me,
Hmm.
it's dedication is and it's consistency. Those are very two important things. That's it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, I went running. I started running, but I went running the other day. I didn't want to
Yo,
get
tell you
up.
mad active. You let me tell you something. You mad active, yo.
I
If you're not rollerblading, you're running. If you're not running, you on bikes. Yo. What's up?
listen. I enjoy these things, and it's fitness. I'm an active person. You already know that,
Yeah,
and
that's a fact. Because when
and
you didn't have all that, you still had your incline rollerblades. You loved them. Oh God,
yeah.
hey.
Listen, and as like you mentioned earlier, as I'm getting older, my metabolism is going to slow down. So why not, right? but I started running, and I got up, and I'm like, do I really want to do this early in the morning before work? I could just lay in the bed, extra time and get some rest, go back to
Yeah.
sleep. But I got up, went running, and I actually saw like the sunrise, and I was just like, "Yo, that's so dope!" And as I'm standing, right, like as I'm just standing there, I'm like, I feel good. And after, like, I went back, going back to the place I'm staying at, I'm just like, man, I feel good. I'm glad I did it. And like you, I was alert. I felt like
Yeah.
I accomplished something before I even went to work. Like,
Yeah.
yes, can't tell
Yeah.
me nothing.
Yeah. I
driving to
agree.
work,
Yeah.
driving to work, like you can't tell me anything
Tay
because,
is Tay is smiling at the next driver, like, "Hey, how you doing?"
right? I got up this morning and ran 1.9 miles and watched the
Yeah.
sunrise. It's
Yeah.
just the little things. You don't have to do, that, but it's just being active. And I think movement plays a big part. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you feel good after, working out in the gym in the morning,
Yeah.
even at night. Like you feel good
Yeah.
being active, and so I
I
I understand
yes.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. I just wanted to say thank you too. Like, there's a lot of people who ask me and like what I've been doing or whatnot, but they just it's like little questions here and there. You're the only one who like took time to try to understand, the process, and I appreciate that. Thank you, Tay Boogie.
Of course, Woog, because I see your work, and I applaud you. You know what I'm saying? Because I've watched your weight fluctuate. And
Yeah.
and I even know that you were in the gym a while ago because you used to post videos or like
Yeah.
photos of you in the gym. So I know it's been like a whole process, and
Yes.
I just want to like acknowledge that I see you, and bring you on my podcast and hopefully inspire someone who may be going through the same thing that you're going through or you went through. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. I've been telling everybody too. I don't know because well I don't know. Can I shout out like the gym I go to or?
yeah, go ahead.
All right. I don't know who has rights to what nowadays. Like, because at first I was going to Planet Fitness. That's when I was showing the pictures a lot, but I wasn't
Yeah.
getting no results. I was not getting no type of results. So I was like, it's cool. I'm not slighting it. I don't know. It's just the equipment there wasn't really taken to me. But then when I started going to with L, we go to Export and Co-op City. Let me tell you, yo, it's a whole different type of equipment. Some people like it, some people don't. I love it. Yo, that the
Hmm.
treadmills and the preacher curls and the chest press and all that, the sauna by itself. Oh man, like I said, I can stay in a sauna forever. But like it's a whole different feel for me. So, but salute you, Tay. I salute you.
I salute you, Woog, and on your journey. And any final words?
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Um, Go hard or go home. Like that's the best I can say. Like you thought it was gonna be some soft word? Nah, yo, go hard. Be dedicated. If you don't have if you don't have the if you don't have it in you to go to the gym, take a walk. Take a walk around the park.
That's right.
You understand? Like and I like it sounds cliche to say, but just take a walk. And do that daily. Do that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You might not want to do it Thursday, fine, but do it Friday. Take a break on a weekend. The next week, double it. Like as long as you walk longer. Next time, and the second, third week, try to take a light jog. Like you have to discipline yourself and to do things that you really don't want to do. That's the best thing I can say. Haha.
Yeah. You listen. I interviewed Shaddy the first season on his episode, and we spoke about him running, and he's basically did exactly that. He started walking, and then he started to run. So, and like you said, it doesn't have to be running. It doesn't have to be going to the gym. It could be cycling. It could be roller skating.
Yes.
It
Yes.
could be jump roping. It could be any type of movement. And I always say, have fun with it. Like try to have some type of enjoyment, because I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
If I didn't enjoy rollerblading or cycling or running or whatever, I probably wouldn't do it. So the best thing I could
Yeah,
say is try to find something you enjoy and even look back to your childhood. What did you like to do when you were a child? You were outside running around. You did something.
yeah.
You were jump
But
roping.
let me tell you a secret though, Tay. I don't know if it's because I got a little bigger, but or older, whatever. You know it. You out of all people in life know. I used to love running. I used to be like running here, there, that you couldn't stop me from running. Running
Yeah,
was so
yeah.
freeing to me. I can't. Well, really, at a specific time in my life, I couldn't run. Tay, my ankles, my ankles would tighten up, and it would be nothing like my legs, no, not my body. It would be my ankles. So I had to get readjusted to running. You know how crazy that sound? That so so the whole running perspective is it's important. You don't run for about 20, 30 years and you try to run and you because our mental, our as in us, people, human beings, our mental is we always think we're younger than what we really are. Like I remember I would used to run up the block. Like I could do this. And you try running up the block when you're 43. Let's see how far you get. Okay? You're gonna be huffing and puffing and I don't smoke. I really so I'll be huffing and puffing. I'll be on my deathbed. So but it's the truth. I'll be huffing and puffing, sweating, and I only ran a block. But once again, you just be dedicated in what you do, and I 100% agree. Like what you do, and if you don't like it, make yourself like it. Make yourself like it. People have to start doing changes in their life. A lot of people stay stagnant and consistent, and their routines are the same day to day to day to day. You got to
Right,
switch something up. You
right.
got to switch it up.
That is right. Your routine could be the death of you. That your habits
That's a
could be the
fact.
death of you. So you got
That's
to
a
change
fact.
those.
That's a
Definitely
fact.
do. Well, Woog, I appreciate you taking the time out to speak to me.
Anytime.
Best,
Anytime.
best, best of luck with your journey. I enjoy watching it as you post photos and videos on your Instagram, and yeah, keep it up.
I appreciate you having me on. And once you said, yo, I want to interview, I was like, bet, let's go. Tay Woog, yeah, you don't even have, just tell me the time and the place. Don't even ask me. Just be like, yo, Woog, be here, be there, and I'm going to do it. I'm always going to, Tasia, anything that Tasia is attached to, I'm going to do it. I promise.
Oh, I appreciate that.
We go way back, Tay. We go way back, okay?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, we
It's,
do.
it's not too many people. It's not too many people that I can actually say, yo, you watched me grow up, or I watched you grow up. Like, if it's our circle, you know who our circle is. Like, and we've watched each other grow up, 20, 30, 40. Yo, that's crazy.
It
Well, I'm
is.
old, Tay. I'm old, Tay. I don't know, man. I can't do this no more. But yeah, yo, anything, just ask and just let me know, and I'm there, Tay.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Woog. This is the Rolling with Tape podcast. I'm your host, Tasia, aka Tay, and thanks for listening.